I have a haul video for you. I feel like I've been doing a lot of hauls lately. I went a little crazy buying wax this fall. I don't know what it is about fall and winter scents. Like they get me and I place a ton of orders, and I still have quite a few orders coming in. But what I have here for you is actually, well, not really like something I just lost control, and decided to buy. But this is my custom order from Glitterati. So Glitterati is owned by Janine. She's been around for a long time. My first order from her was, I think, in 2014. I actually got on her custom order list at that time. And at that time, she left the list open for a whole weekend, and people could just casually sign up. And then shortly thereafter, it became very competitive. And so for the last 9 years, really the only way you could get her wax was to get on her custom list, to get on her mystery box list, or over the past 2-3 years, she's been doing kind of random drawings and stuff like that on the weekends. For a while, I feel like it was every Sunday. Then she switched to once a month, and she's kind of changed it up a little bit, but never been ready to ship or pre-order type, vendor where you could pick out what you were getting unless you ended up on her custom list. So I was lucky this last time she opened her custom list, which I feel like it was last year, maybe early 2022. She took the first 50 who signed up and then a random 50 from the remaining people. And I was lucky and got on the list. I think I was number 94 or something like that. So pretty much I was in the last group that she just called up. Now, she did announce in her group that she is going to be switching to a pre-order style, and she hasn't announced exactly what it's going to look like. It's going to be new for her. So as far as is it completely unlimited, or is she going to have a small window of time, or is she going to limit the size or number of orders? I don't know. She hasn't really given any information like that, but it is going to be a pre-order where people are able to, there'll be a scent list and you're able to pick the scents or the size or whatever that you want. So I'm actually really looking forward to that. The only reason I want to be on the custom list is so that I could choose what I want to get from her. But I'm not someone who gets super excited about blending. Although there are certain scents I like, so I'll want to blend things because I happen to like a particular blend, but I don't necessarily want to be super creative. I just want stuff that's going to smell good. So I'm okay picking from a list that a vendor offers. So anyhow, so the custom order, there was a limit. I think it's $350. Not I think, it was $350. And she offered a variety of sizes. I only got 2 different sizes. I got loaves, and mostly because I was trying to shoot for scents I know I really like. And in the loaf pan, I feel like the loaf pan kind of helps preserve the shelf life of the wax. And then I did get some single chunks, just because then those were scents that either I feel like I didn't need a lot of, or wasn't sure if I was gonna like. So it came in 2 boxes, so a good amount of wax here. So I'm super excited to jump in. So let me get started. I think she did include an invoice. Yeah, so she did include kind of my invoice. And she left a little note here on my invoice, and which I'm not going to read that on here, but anyhow, Janine's super, super nice, and her wax does fantastic for me. It's a softer wax, which I do really like, makes it easy to chop and all of that. So, and she just has some really good blends. So I got 2 scent shots as samples, and then she includes with the custom orders a wax cutter. Where is the wax? Oh, here we go. A little wax cutter. I actually have one of these wax cutters from her already because I think I added it to a mystery box that I got or something. I love this wax cutter. It's small, but it is so super sharp. So she even has a warning on it. Cutter is extremely sharp. Keep out of reach of children. So it's small. It's a wavy one. Let me take it out of the plastic. But it works great for hard wax. And me pushing on it, I can feel how sharp it is. So it is a wavy one, but it works great. So she includes a free one of these with everyone's order, the custom order. And then the two samples I got, this is pink sandalwood. And she does include the pour dates on the side, so love that. This is so good. I think it's pink sugar and sandalwood. I really like this scent. Yeah, just like a nice comforting scent. And a little bit of pink, like the pink sugar gives a little bit of a little hint of sweetness and like a little bit of feminineness to it. And this one is Hansel and Gretel's House, which I think is like a bakery, like sweet, sugary kind of bakery scent. Yeah, like it definitely has like a cinnamon, kind of gingerbread kind of type scent and sweet. Very good. Smells very strong. And so her scent shots like this, I don't know that it's quite enough for me to melt and kind of like my open concept. I will cut these into 4 pieces. I have 5 warmers kind of in my open concept. But what I'll sometimes do is maybe cut this into 3 pieces and do it in my bedroom bathroom because I have 3 warmers in my master bedroom and ensuite bathroom. Okay, I'm going to start with the chunks. And this first one I'm going to start with, I double bagged because it was really strong when I opened the box. It's a coffee scent. I don't know why I keep doing this. I keep ordering coffee because I'm like, maybe one of these days I'll find a coffee scent I really like. I need to just stop because coffee is coffee and wax. Like it just, they all smell bitter to me for the most part. So this is espresso cake and Mrs. Claus cookies. You're also going to see a trend with this order that I have a lot of blends with Mrs. Claus cookies. I have a lot of strawberry blends. You know, and then, I mean, I have a variety of other things too. But anyhow, so here's her chunks. The single chunks are, I think, $4.50. Yeah, or $4.60. So they're supposed to be like between 3.5 and 4 ounces. I can smell this. Like when I brought this box over, I could smell it. It's a very nutty coffee, which well, it's espresso cake. So I'm not sure what the like cake part is. I actually might like this a little bit more because it's not bitter. Like I smell the coffee note, but when I'm smelling the wax, I actually get like a nuttiness from it, like a lot of nuttiness. And then like a little bit of a bakery note. So we'll see. I'm going to melt this one. Maybe I'll mix it with some of that Hansel and Gretel's House and put that in my open concept area. We'll see. But I'm putting it back in the double bag. I do, like what I'm actually going to do, I think, with all her chunks is wrap them in foil. Just because her wax is soft, so I find that the bags start kind of, these are the appropriate bags, but I just feel like the oils tend to seep out a little bit quicker than some harder waxes. And how many chunks did I get? I got 15 chunks, and then I got 12 loaves. Okay, so this next chunk here is Strawberry Pound Cake Mandarin Mimosa. I had this blend once before. I can't remember if it was from Glitterati or from somebody else. I think it was Glitterati, but I really liked it. I felt like the Mandarin Mimosa just kind of cut through the sweetness of the Strawberry Pound Cake. I do really like her Strawberry Pound Cake. So I get the sweetness from the Strawberry Pound Cake and then the fresh citrusiness from the Mandarin Mimosa. Mandarin Mimosa. That's a really good scent. This is definitely something that's going to be for like spring, summer next year. But when you get on a Glitterati custom list, like you kind of have to just get whatever scents you think you're gonna like. This next one here is Cashmere Cedar, Sugar Cookies, and Marshmallow Fireside. This very well may have been one I saw someone post about in her group, or I copied it from another blend from another vendor. I don't remember. This is really good. Definitely get the Cashmere Cedar and the Marshmallow Fireside. Not smelling a lot of the Sugar Cookies right now, but it's a nice kind of outdoorsy scent. Warm, outdoorsy, smells really good. So some of these I'm going to try and melt this fall as well. She also did a fall sampler in soufflés. I tried to get one, was not fast enough. Like I had a hiccup with PayPal, my shipping address, and by the time I tried checking out, like they were sold out. But I did go through that list and identified a handful. Yeah, like probably about 4 or 5 that I thought sounded good that I went ahead and did as chunks. So this is one of them. This is a Mystery Fog Rolls In. This is blackberry, cedar, sweater weather, and a hint of pink chiffon. So you can see that, and then pretty colors. I just love her chunks. The other thing is, I think she's said this like a long time ago, that the chunks versus the overpour are not different scents. Like it's all blended together. It's just for the like aesthetics of it that she does the chunks. This is pretty. So Sweater Weather, this is a dupe for the Bath & Body Works. It is, to me, a spot-on dupe, which has a little bit of that fresh air, a hint of like a masculine, like what we'd consider masculine note, and it has like a fresh mintiness to it. Not like peppermint, but just like there's a mintiness to Sweater Weather. It smells so good. That's mostly what I get at this point. I feel like I get a hint of the pink chiffon. Like there's a little bit of sweetness in there. It smells really good, but I'm mostly getting Sweater Weather, but it smells good. Costume Contest. This was another one that was on her fall like sampler that she did. This is cinnamon sugared yeast rolls, sweet potato, brown sugar, and apple pumpkin butter. And just the cute orange and kind of like tan overpour. Super cute chunks. Okay, you can definitely get like the sweet potato. It's funny how much it smells like sweet potato and brown sugar, and then get like a little bit of a spice. I'm not sure if that's coming from like the cinnamon sugared yeast rolls maybe. I get maybe a hint of like the apple butter. That's good. But it's weird because the sweet potato, it almost gives it like kind of like a fresh sweet potato. Like when you like, if you were to slice a sweet potato before it's baked. So a little interesting, but I'm sure I'll like it on warm. This next one here, another one from her, from her fall sampler. This is Hello Fall. This is Amish Kitchen, Pumpkin Peanut Brittle, Lou's Bakery, and Pralines. And Lou's Bakery is like a blend of a few different bakery scents, including zucchini. I can't remember exactly what's in Lou's Bakery right now, but it is amazing. Cute colors. Ooh, this smells so good. Yeah, this is amazing. I love Amish Kitchen. The pumpkin peanut brittle, I can get that peanut brittle in here, but it's not overly peanutty. It's really good. And just like the praline gives it a little bit of richness, and then there's a lot of bakery notes. This is good. This is a really good one. This is gonna be good for fall. I'm gonna have to melt this for sure in like November. Let's see what other fall ones. Okay, so this next one is Gourd Grief. It's pumpkin cupcake, sugared pumpkin donuts, and a hint of gingerbread. And cute colors. I kind of leave it there for a while in case you want to read it. I don't know. This is good. It has, is it the pumpkin cupcake? One of them, it has like a very fresh kind of pumpkin note to it. Almost like a canned pumpkin, but you get like kind of the cinnamonness from the gingerbread probably. A little bit of the spicy gingerbread notes and bakery notes in there. It's good. Let me see. Okay, there, I feel like that's the only one. Yeah, that's the only one from her fall sampler those are the only ones from the fall sampler that I added to my list. Okay, so this is one, I know I copied this from someone. This is not something I came up with on my own. I don't think. I know I picked the Christmas Woods in this. So this is Marshmallow Fireside, Warm Vanilla Sugar, and Christmas Woods. I wish I would have gotten this one in a loaf. It smells so fantastic. Her Christmas Woods is really good. Like, really good. Oh, this is so good. So I get the creaminess from the Marshmallow Fireside. I get the like prettiness from the Warm Vanilla Sugar. Is prettiness the word? But that like Warm Vanilla Sugar is like a pretty vanilla, right? Because it's body care. And then the hint of Christmas Woods. The Christmas Woods does not overpower this blend. This is so beautiful, and it smells like such a good transition from like fall to winter. Like, this is a blend I'm gonna ask her to make maybe next year for like a pre-order. Fantastic. One of my favorite chunks. This next one here is Winter Candy Apple and Cotton Candy. I actually copied this blend from a blend I get from the Bathing Garden. Is it Vintage Circus maybe? Which is Winter Candy Apple and Cotton Candy. She doesn't describe it as Winter Candy Apple, but that's what it is. I love Winter Candy Apple because it's such a pretty apple scent, and then with the cotton candy sweetening it up, So it just smells like a sweet winter candy apple. It smells like the Bath & Body Works type. I love it, but I know I don't need a ton of it, so that's why I just got a chunk. This next one here is Red, White, and Lou, which is Strawberry, Vanilla Bean Noel, and Lou's Bakery. Again, Lou's Bakery is I'll kind of put the set notes at the bottom of this, but a bakery blend. And this is something that's on Janine's scent list already. So this is one of her own blends. So good. Her strawberry, so good. So this just smells like a nice, sweet, decadent bakery strawberry. This is one that like I could totally have a loaf in. So good. Okay, this next one here is Strawberry and Pink Frosted Cake. And Pink Frosted Cake also has strawberry. I think it has like strawberry frosting or strawberry filling or something like that. So good. Oh my god, such like rich, sweet bakery strawberry. This one, I regret not getting a loaf. It's just rich, creamy strawberry cake. I love it. I love it. You can see I love strawberry. Here's the next one. Strawberries and cream and cake pops. So I was just like, I have to have my strawberry. You know, you guys know how it is if you've been watching me. This one's so good. This is like less sweet strawberry and more like creamy strawberry. I don't know that I smell the cake pops on cold. I'm sure that's something that'll come out as I warm. And I know up here you can see the top of my dresser is a little bit of a mess. I need to clean it off. Don't mind that. All right, this is a blend I've had from her before that I really liked. It's called Fred's Ascot. This is sandalwood, blue sugar, ice cream scoop bread. And love the colors on this one, the purple and the blue. So this is a beautiful, with that like blue sugar and the sandalwood. Just a beautiful, like, the blue sugar. I love her blue sugar because her blue sugar is more sweet. There are some blue sugars out there that are a little bit stronger, a little bit more lean, a little bit more cologne-y. This one does not. Yeah, so good. It's just like a nice masculine kind of bakery scent is the only way I know it, but it's very warm. That blue sugar and the sandalwood gives it like this nice warmth to it. Love it. Oh, here's another strawberry. This is Strawberry and Tiki Beach. So Tiki Beach is the Bath & Body Works type, and just kind of want to sweeten it up a little bit with the strawberry because Tiki Beach tends to have, again, some of those notes that give it kind of a masculine scent. Oh my god, it smells so good when I opened it. This is another one I wish I would have gotten a loaf in. So when I smell this, I don't know that I distinctly smell strawberry, but I smell like the Tiki Beach with like something sweet, like a sweet berry. So good. Yeah, I could totally do a loaf of that one too. I love Tiki Beach. I just don't melt it very often. I feel like the candle from Bath & Body Works, I got it like last summer or the summer before, and I felt like it did not smell like it normally does. Sorry, my hair is a little sad today. So it just didn't smell the same to me. This one smells like how I remember Tiki Beach smelling. I just feel like the Bath & Body Works candle didn't smell quite the same anymore. Okay, and then my last chunk here is Vanilla Snowflake and North Pole. This is another one I wish I would have gotten a loaf in. I mean, I had a limit, so I couldn't have gotten loaves in all of these, but these are scents like this is a scent I'd love to have a large amount of. So beautiful. The Vanilla Snowflake is just, it's like a wintry Christmas scent. And then the North Pole is basically a vanilla peppermint. This is heavenly. So beautiful, like such a good scent. I think this is one I'm gonna like melt in my bedroom to kind of like savor it. That nice minty freshness. All right, so those are my chunks. I'm super excited. Sorry, I should not be singing. Okay. I just want to get those out of the way. And then loaves. So like I said, I got 12 loaves, I think. Yeah, 12 loaves, and her loaves are $23.50. They are, I didn't weigh them. I really should have weighed them because they are pretty hefty. And what I love about her loaves is she does these beautiful chunks. And so you can tell like this is very full. like I said before, the chunks versus the overpour. I haven't asked her recently, but I recall asking her years ago, and she said it's all the same scent. It's just for looks to do the chunks versus the overpour. So let me go ahead and jump in. Strawberry pound cake, strawberry, and Mrs. Claus cookies. Mrs. Claus cookies is like a yummy vanilla cookie scent. Love it, love it, love it. She has a really good Mrs. Claus cookies. She has an amazing strawberry pound cake. I think it's a little bit different than the Bath & Body Works type, and it's better. And then just strawberry. So this is strawberry bakery goodness. And I think I will take this one out. Oh my God. Beautiful. Beautiful. Such a good strawberry bakery. So I'm going to take this one loaf out, but I'm not going to take them all out because you can see the chunks go all the way through. So good. Oh my gosh. Such a good, sweet strawberry bakery. It's the sweet strawberry, like the sweet sugary strawberry, kind of like Dessa's sweet macerated strawberries, or like Candles from the Keeping Room fresh picked strawberry, Vintage Chic Scents, her strawberry, her like fresh picked strawberry, which I think she called Bluebird Cafe. Love it, love it. This is just beautiful, sweet bakery strawberry. So, and oh, the one thing, I don't pre-chop my wax. I have done that before in the past with some loaves where I've chopped them and then put them back in the tin. What I rather do, and her wax is soft enough, I just pull it out, slice off what I want to use, and then put in my warmers. And then that allows me to control how much I put in each warmer. So like this, you know, this little thing is perfect to just, once I get out, just slice off what I want as I use it. And then I like to keep everything in the tin because I feel like it helps with the shelf life of it, because I don't recommend it, but I do have a large collection, and so I need stuff to have a good shelf life. Okay, I was gonna see if, okay, what other strawberry blends I have, because I don't know that I have a lot though. Okay, so I didn't go crazy on the strawberry, which I'm surprised about, at least in the loaves. I did get a handful of strawberry chunks as well. So this next one here is strawberry pound cake, Palo Santo, and vanilla cream cookies. And this is what it looks like. Some of the chunks, pieces that stick up, to get a little smushed, but that's okay. Okay, so I hadn't had her Palo Santo before, but it's good. And with the strawberry pound cake, now I don't distinctly smell the vanilla cream cookies, but I think it just gives it a nice creamy vanilla note to it. So good. Like, this is so good. I love strawberry. I'm taking this one out. I need to not take them all out, but so you can see how much wax you get. Oh, this is beautiful. Yeah. Her Palo Santo is definitely the woodsy, like the woodsy warm one, not cologne-y. I was trying to see if I can smell the difference between the chunk and the overpour, but it all smells the same. Really good. Okay, I'm not going to take any more out because that'll make this like a ridiculously long video. So super excited about that one. This is a blend that she's had for a long time, and initially you're like, this just doesn't sound that exciting, but this scent is so good. I got it in a mystery box years ago, or maybe did I order it because I heard a lot of people talk about it? No, I think I got it in a mystery box years ago, and then I've done it in a custom order before. But this is bubblegum cookies. And look at the beautiful pink and blue. And her bubblegum, like it has a citrusy note to it. It is so good. It makes like my mouth water. And on cold, you don't smell the cookies, but when you warm it, just that sweet, like kind of sugar cookie note comes out. So good. Love it. Love it, love it. So super excited to have this. This is something that'll melt like spring and summer. All right, I had to get, let me see what fall, okay, so let me do my fall ones. So this next one here is pumpkin chai sugar cookies and vanilla cream cookies. I feel like for my blender, my sweet blender scents, it was like vanilla cream cookies or Mrs. Claus cookies. And there's what it looks like, orange with yellow chunks. And I wanted to try the chai. I did ask Janine if the pumpkin chai leaned more pumpkin or more chai. She told me she felt like it leaned more chai, but she's like, I've been smelling it a lot. So she's like, I don't know how my nose like is interpreting it. I do think it's a mix. I feel like it's almost like 50-50 pumpkin spices and chai spices. But then it's sweet and bakery goodness with the sugar cookie and the vanilla cream cookies. That is going to be delicious. It's like warm, almost like, even though there's no toasty notes in this, it takes on like a little bit of a toasty note. So good. That pumpkin chai is really good. So super excited for that one. I'm like super excited for this whole thing. Okay, so this is kind of fall-ish. This is Amish Kitchen and Mrs. Claus cookies. I'll put the scent notes for Amish Kitchen right here. Love the blues on this one. Okay, and I do love Amish Kitchen. Oh, that is, you get like a nuttiness in this blend. That is so good. Okay, this one I'm going to take out because I'm trying to figure out like what I'm smelling. I know Amish Kitchen. I'm trying to go from memory here. Yeah, I like it better on the bottom. Again, I'll have the scent notes on the bottom, but I feel like it has like raisins and it's, yeah, it smells really good on the bottom. So kind of a nice spicy sweet bakery. The Mrs. Claus cookies will just like speed it up a little bit more. So this definitely leans more fall, but you could probably melt the Amish Kitchen throughout the year a little bit more. It's not too heavy of a fall scent. All right, this next one here is Mac Apple Marshmallow Fireside Cinnamon Glazed Donuts and Pie Crust. I have been enjoying Mac Apple lately, and I love that it's kind of like red and like the tan for like kind of like the donut, I guess. Donut or pie crust. Definitely get the Mac Apple. Like, first of all, I love Mac Apple though, but it is like a very powerful scent. I get a little bit of the other notes, a little bit of the Marshmallow Fireside, a little bit of the cinnamon sugar donut, or cinnamon glazed donut is what hers is. I'm not sure I'm picking up the pie crust, but it's just like a Mac Apple bakery. It smells really good. This is a good one for fall, but I think this is one you could melt like in spring as well. Like, it's not a heavy fall scent, so kind of more depending on when you would like to melt an apple scent. Okay, I did do quite a bit of fallish bakery. Okay, this next one here is Cider Lane Leaves and Mac Apple, and I believe I had a chunk of this one from her, and I really liked it. So here's what it looks like. My camera is gonna, let's see, cut off. It cuts off, I think, at 30 minutes, so I won't get through all the rest of this by that time. This is so beautiful. I'm not sure if her leaves is the Bath & Body Works type. To me, it doesn't smell like it, and she doesn't put the type on here. It smells more like a fresh air leaf scent. It's so beautiful. This is really beautiful, and actually the Mac Apple does not overtake this. I feel like I smell more of the leaves, and the Cider Lane sweetens it up, and the Mac Apple kind of makes it pretty. This is beautiful. I love, this is probably one of my favorites as well. Like, so good. A lot of them are favorites. Okay, so then I wanted to get a couple nighttime blends. So this one here is Pink Chiffon, Lavender, Toasted Marshmallow, and Birthday Cake. This is a similar blend like what you'll see with a lot of other vendors. Love the purple and pink. But I love melting these types of scents for bedtime. So good. She has a really good lavender. To me, it's kind of like a little bit of a sweet and herbal lavender. It's not overly herbal, but also not overly sweet. But you get the prettiness of the pink chiffon, the sweetness from the toasted marshmallow. I don't smell the birthday cake. I feel like that's something that'll come out and warm. Just so good. Really good. I love this one. Great nighttime melt. And then for a second one for nighttime, this is Lavender Marshmallow Vanilla Cream Cookies. I was really wanting just kind of like a nice, sweet, generic bakery to go with these, because like I won't do zucchini at night. To me, it's gonna pique my like senses too much. This is good. And this one seems a little bit lighter on the lavender. Let me see, I'm taking it out. What time is it? 5:41. Okay. Yeah. I feel like I get more of the vanilla cream cookies. It cut off. So anyhow, so this smells good. Definitely not as strong on the lavender as the other one, but it does smell good. I think this one's going to be more of kind of a creamy sweet scent with that marshmallow and that vanilla cream cookies. But that's okay. I'll enjoy it for sure. Then this one I got my sister got a mystery box from her, and she got like one of those mini loaves in, like, it was one of the Sunday samplers, and it was in Winterberry Wonder. I believe that's what it was in. And my sister didn't like it, so she gave it to me, and I absolutely loved it. I think this is a Bath and Body Works dupe. It says Winterberry, apple, cranberry, and vanilla crystals. And this is what it looks like again. Pretty pink and purple. Yeah, I'm wondering if the one that my sister gave me was blended with something else. I almost feel like it was blended with something that gave it a little bit more of a tree note. Because this one definitely has a little bit more of a body care note from what I remember. But it's still very pretty. It's a very pretty kind of berry, wintry type scent. I mean, the winterberry is definitely very appropriate, but it definitely is like a Bath and Body Works type scent. Just heavy on the body care. So I'm wondering if that loaf was melted with something else and I just forgot. I was going based on memory when I added this one to my list, but it's still really good, so I think I will still enjoy it. All right, just two more, and there's some similarity with these two. So there's a scent, I believe I've talked about it before. It's called Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies. It is, I'll put the scent notes down here, but it's something, it has like dark plums and other scents that kind of give it like a sweet, rich plum berry kind of Christmassy, outdoorsy type scent. Absolutely love it. The first time I ever had it was from Candles from the Keeping Room. I feel like I've had it maybe from a couple vendors, but you just don't see it very often. I gave Janine the scent notes and asked her if she could get the scent oil. She's like, let me see if I can find it. She found it within like a minute, and she's like, sure. So that was like one of the things that was awesome about Janine when you do custom orders with her, is that you could ask her if she could get other scent oils. Like, she's like, I can't guarantee how it's going to perform or what it's going to smell like, but if you want to get it, I'll get it for you. So I got a loaf of just Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies, and here is what it looks like. Really pretty purple, two-tone purple color, and this smells just like it. It has such a pretty Christmas woodsy note to it. It's like spiced plum, and it's sweet, and it has like woodsy outdoor Christmas tree notes. It is just like the quintessential Christmas scent. I absolutely love it. So I got this in just straight up Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies because I love the scent so much. Love, love, love it. And it's hard to find. I'm gonna have to see if, like, well, maybe Janine will keep carrying it, but I'm gonna have to entice other vendors to sell it. Then, if you've watched one of my recent Should You Melt This videos, the Bathing Garden has a clamshell that she doesn't call it Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies, but based on the scent notes and based on the way it smells, like, I just recognize that scent. It's Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies with like strawberry and like a cookie note. So I kind of tried to mimic that. So this is Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies, strawberries, and sugar cookies. And here's what the loaf looks like. So, let me smell. So good. Now, I don't think this smells like the Bath and Body Works. I don't think this smells like the Bathing Garden one from what I can remember. It just smells like a sweeter version of the regular Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies. I can get a little bit of that strawberry. So I feel like Janine's version is probably, and I didn't even, you know, this is what's going to happen when you try to copy scents from other vendors with different vendors and custom orders and stuff like that. It's never going to be exactly the same. The ratios are different. The oils might be different. I still love this. It is fantastic. But I do think it's heavier on the Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies than like the Bathing Garden version. But I still love it, which, by the way, the Bathing Garden released her winter collection, I think earlier this week, so I placed an order, and she had the scent that I was trying to mimic here in large clam, so I got a large clam of it. This is so good. So good. Love it. Anyhow, that is my Glitterati custom order. Super excited to at least have been able to get one more custom order in with her before she switches to her pre-order format. But I am really hoping that the pre-order format allows a lot more people to order and get scents that you really like or want to try out. I had really good luck with her wax. I've had the occasional one that is a little bit lighter, but for the most part, I get fantastic performance from her wax. So thank you all so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please post those below. If there's any scents in particular you're interested about, let me know, and I'll do my best to melt them and share with you about them. I think what I'm going to try to do is at the end of each month do a video to talk about the non-empties, like just as one kind of video, because I think it's just too much to do it with my empties videos, and talk about like any favorites or something like that. We'll see. I'm thinking about it. So anyhow, thank you all so much for watching. Talk to you soon.